Tragic events found on Roblox. I've talked about a good amount of them, but I've never mentioned the tragic events that occurred while tightrope walking, or the creepy events that happened within this hotel, and many of these unfortunate events can be found on Roblox. And I'm going to take a look at these different tragedies and then see how accurate they are and what actually went wrong to cause such a horrific event. Now, the first Roblox game is called Phobix. It's a face your fears type game, and one of the first fears is acrophobia, the fear of heights. Now, I've played this one before. It's pretty much a bunch of skyscrapers with a tightrope connected between them where you have to balance yourself and not fall all the way down there, which is it's pretty spooky if you're scared of heights, honestly. And while it may not be a direct reference, there have been a couple of people that have tightroped between skyscrapers, and yes, some have actually fallen. Let's see, I'm just gonna fall on purpose just to get like the full immersion of this. Alright, but now let's see the TikTok video that talks about this tragic event.
People who died on live TV, part 18. On March 22nd, 1978, Carl performed a promotional tightrope walk.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Two towers 100 feet up in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Camera crews were ready, on the ground and up high to capture the magic. They tragically captured something terrible instead. The winds really picked up and became unstable, pushing Carl off balance. He battled and battled to steady himself, but eventually gave in. He tossed the stick he used to maintain himself and tried to grab hold of the rope with his hands. Sadly, he missed and plummeted to the cement below.
Jeez.
He was 73 years old.
Yeah, and what's also tragic is that this was all filmed on live television. Like, families are sitting down watching this guy balance between towers when he tragically fell. Yeah, so this is Carl Lenda. He was the founder of the Flying Melendas and a daredevil circus troupe whose members performed dangerous stunts far above the ground, often without a safety net. Dude, I don't know why they need to remove the safety net. It's totally fine. Yeah, what's also crazy is that despite being involved in several tragedies in his family's acts, Lenda continued with his stunts. And yeah, the walk between the two towers was 121 feet long, and that's when he unfortunately fell. Yeah, this Roblox game could also be based off of this other tightrope walker, Philippe Petit, walked a tightrope between the twin towers in 1974. Oh man, I'm getting nervous just by watching this. I can't believe he actually did this. I think this was like illegal to begin with, and he actually got arrested for this. I'm not too sure about it. Oh yeah, there you go. There he is, arrested for this stunt. Dude, these daredevils are insane. Alright, but another tragic game we have here is from the Cecil Hotel. The description reads, "I love the stories from the Cecil Hotel and I wanted to replicate that into a game, so please don't get offended. This game isn't made for bad intentions." Yeah, so if you don't know about the Cecil Hotel, it's a real hotel in America. Oh jeez, I don't want to play this. Stay on Main. Yeah, they also had to change the name because of its infamous nature of it. Pretty much a lot of bad things happen in the hotel. Let me just walk inside. Oh, I don't like this already. I hate this. No. It's that chick from the Mimic, I think. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not gonna play the entire game, but the reason why it's like a horror game is because of all the things that have happened within the hotel. There's been deaths, there's been a serial killer that's lived there, and a lot more crazier things. And one of these tragic events being the story of Elisa Lam.
What actually happened to Elisa Lam? On February 19, 2013, guests at the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles complained of water problems, specifically brown-colored water that had a weird taste. But when the hotel staff went to the roof to check the water tank, they would uncover a mystery that till today remains unsolved. Floating inside the tank was the deceased body of 21-year-old Elisa Lam. Prior to this, Elisa was reported missing for weeks. A strange and unusual clip of her acting out inside the hotel elevator was believed to be her last known sighting, where she was seen hiding, then pressing all the buttons and speaking to someone who wasn't there.
Oh, dude, this is scary.
Investigation further revealed that she had been posting a string of unusual posts to her Tumblr account, indicating that she was being followed and stalked by someone ever since she landed in Los Angeles.
So yeah, the creepy part about the whole Elisa Lam case is this video clip.
No released surveillance video shows Elisa Lam being possessed inside the Cecil Hotel elevator.
Yeah, like a lot of people think that it's like a ghost or something was possessing her because she was hiding from like something or someone. Oh geez, no, that's scary. Yeah, her body was discovered by a hotel maintenance worker investigating complaints of flooding and low water pressure. The main conclusion that a lot of people come up with is there's some obvious mental health issues causing her to be schizophrenic and start seeing things and people that weren't actually there. But the whole thing is still pretty spine-chilling. Alright, but now we go into plane tragedies here with the Garuda Indonesia Flight 152. Oh geez, is that a real picture? Alright, what do we have? Okay, it just kind of explodes in the trees. Oh, that's a big explosion. Okay. Hold on, let me see that again. Okay, yeah, so the plane just falls down into the forest and a huge explosion occurs. All right, let's see it one more time. Is it gonna jump up from the sky again? Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, so the game's a little scuffed, but we kind of get the idea of it. Let's check out the animation here. All right, so the plane's flying like normal so far. Then, oh, it looks like it's just falling down now. Wait, why is it doing that? Everything looks fine. Is the engine okay? Okay, it just went into some gray clouds and yeah, it's just going down into the forest. Oh jeez, it just shattered to millions of pieces. What the heck happened there? So this flight occurred in 1997. There was 234 occupants with 0 survivors. Okay, yeah, I believe it seeing that crash there. It is the deadliest aviation disaster in Indonesia history. So it says here that air traffic controllers became confused as to which plane they were talking to, as another flight with the same number was also in the area at the time. But why would they have the same numbers? Earlier in the day, another flight 152 was handled by the same air traffic controller. A confusing conversation took place over which way to turn, with the controller not having a clear picture of what the flight was doing due to being unaware that he had left out some critical instructions. And I guess because of all this confusion, the pilot entered the wrong flight altitude until they finally hit the trees, and by then it was too late to recover. But man, that was such an unfortunate mistake. Aside from that, the planes were fine and everything. So for this next one, I got a comment here saying, Flush, I recommend you need to do Air New Zealand Flight 901. It'll make you scared of Antarctica and volcanoes more. Oh boy, I can't wait to see this one. Air New Zealand Flight 901 simulation. So this plane crashed into the side of Mount Erebus. No survivors were found. Okay, well that's scary to see. Okay, I see we're high above either a cloud or a mountain maybe. Oh Jesus, that's the plane over there? It just kind of like flies by really fast. I didn't really see a crash here. Hold on, let me regenerate it. It's gonna come out from this direction. Yeah, it's going fast, and oh yeah, there's the crash. So does the plane just crash into a volcano? I'm gonna imagine it's because like it was foggy, right? Here, so it actually made an animation in Roblox. Oh, it's the same map, right? I think it is. So yeah, are they over clouds or what's going on here? Yeah, it looks like the, oh geez. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Okay. Yeah, so were they flying through the cloud and they weren't able to see the volcano there? Yeah, now let's look at the actual crash animation for it. Okay, so yeah, there is snow around here. I believe they're going through Antarctica right now. They're going through like a blizzard or clouds or something, but yeah, it's very hard to see. Oh no, why is it shaking? Uh-oh. Oh, there's the mountain. Are they still not able to see it? Yeah, they're gonna crash any second. Oh wow, that thing just shattered completely. So this happened in 1979. There was 257 occupants, 0 survivors again. So it was a scheduled Antarctic sightseeing flight. Alright, so the initial investigation concluded that the accident was caused primarily by pilot error. But later on, they concluded that the accident was due to a correction made to the coordinates of the flight path the night before the disaster, as well as failing to inform the flight crew of the change. And the plane was instead rerouted to a path toward Mount Erebus. Oh geez, no one was there to check that? The accident is the deadliest accident in the history of Air New Zealand. And so it was at 12:49 when the plane gave them a ground proximity warning, and the pilots had begun a terrain escape maneuver by applying full power, but it was too late. 6 seconds later, the plane crashed into the side of Mount Erebus and exploded, instantly killing everyone on board. That's so unfortunate. Again, the plane and the pilots were totally fine, but it seemed to be some sort of like systematic error. Anyways, make sure you stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.